My name is Kolade Adewoye. I attended PAU BSc Business Administration, graduated in 2018. So we're the first set or the pioneer set for the undergraduates. So my experience in PAU genuinely was fantastic. I mean, I don't want to shade any other school, but it was between PAU and Unilag. And at that time, Unilag was inside one fantastic strike like this. And so my dad was like, we should try PAU. And I was hell bent on Unilag because, at that time it was government school is the best schools, that's where the smartest guys go. So, and I'd fought to get into Unilag. So I wanted to, reap the fruits of my labor. But then when I went to PAU, it was a quick session there. And then the experience, I think most importantly was the experience, because I started a few businesses in PAU. They died. Started another one, also died, invested in businesses in PAU. So it was like the perfect platform to learn. So I was also learning a lot of things about academics, life, balancing things, punctuality. So it was a very fantastic experience, and I really discovered myself in PAU, especially with the community service project too. Since I was the first head of the community service project, where we went to Iberikodo. So, and it brings me a lot of joy to see that is still going on actively very well. So PAU really built me as a person, because people who saw me in secondary school, then after PAU, they were like, it's a completely different person. So PAU was a very, very good experience. So how's it helping my professional life? So I run my own business. I worked first before I ran my own business, and the connections alone, because the first place I worked in, it was because of someone from PAU who introduced me to somebody, did an interview, entered. So through the PAU network, I actually got someone to work in. The second company I worked in after, it was because I was in PAU. I used to go to a particular church from PAU, and then from there I met that person. I went to that next company. Then even when I decided to start my own business, it was from people I met in the previous companies I had worked in. And it helped me a lot, because especially in terms of the cerebral nature of business, a lot of people underestimate how much theory actually translates into the practicals. Like maybe no need to go complex, where your SWOT analysis, your Porter's 5. Since I did business admin, these things came very natural to me. But when I was speaking to other people, and then I'll say, oh, okay, what's your SWOT, what's your Porter's 5? And they're looking at me like, why are you speaking Japanese for me? And I'm like, well, these are basics that I learned in school. And also things like using Excel, things that very underrated. You won't even believe how underrated these things are. That actually helped me. And also the name of PAU also. So I say, oh, I went to PAU, and then automatically they put you in a particular bracket. Like, okay, this person has this particular caliber of education and intelligence because he went to this school. And obviously they will think you have money. Big misconception, but that kind of thing. So it really, really helped me in my professional life, which is why I thank God I went to PAU. Words to people who are just leaving PAU: lower your expectations of what you want to achieve. When I came out of PAU, I was telling myself, in 5 years I'll be in this position, I'll be married, I'll have this big house. Yeah, that has still not happened, and now we're talking 6 years later. So just lower your expectations. PAU is almost like a shelter. It's almost like a cocoon. You do not realize how hard the world is outside until you've done your internship. And then you realize that instead of entering keke, you're jumping down full to go and get to work. It's a whole thing. And this is not to talk down to the people who entered PAU who already had these experiences. But let's be real, a lot of PAU students come from high-income families. So they are not used to that kind of hustle lifestyle. So if you are coming out, just be patient with yourself. It's okay if you don't know what to do. It is completely fine. You will find yourself along the way. But that training that you had at the beginning is going to help you, for real. Then for people coming into PAU, it's just Nike. Just do it. Come inside. There's nothing that you're not going to like. It is fantastic school. Fantastic school. Yeah, I think that's it.